Good morning, students. See, we have already studied the advent of Europeans in the previous class here. In this class, we are going to study one more lesson. It is called here the rise of British political supremacy in India here. It means nothing but by taking the advantage of the political instability of the Indian rulers here. So, the British thought to establish their political supremacy in India here. Then how did they establish their political supremacy in India here? Okay, let's see here. So, in this class we are going to study the capacity of the British and the French soldiers, the capacity of the British and afterwards French soldiers here, and then their political ambitions. Whose political ambitions means nothing but here the British political ambitions here, and their French political ambitions we are going to study here, and also their internal rivalries here, and among the local rulers led to the many battles also here. Their internal rivalries also here, or enmity also here. See, caused for the many battles. And also the British took the advantage of what means nothing but the political instability in India. They have took the advantage of what means nothing but the political instability in India. Why means nothing but to establish their political supremacy in India. So that only we are going to learn in this lesson. What is that? The rise of British political supremacy in India here. And then what are the factors responsible? See, what means are the rise of British political supremacy in India. Then what are the factors helped them to establish their British or establish their supremacy in India here. So here we are going to study the Battle of Plassey and the Battle of Baksha, and also many other reasons caused for their establish their British or political supremacy in India here. So let's see about the Battle of Plassey. The Battle of Plassey. So it was happened in the year 1757 CE year. So when was the Battle of Plassey happened? Means nothing but in the year 1757 CE. Got it? So it means nothing but during the first time here, the Bengal was the prosperous province of the Mughal Empire. Which was the prosperous province of the Mughal Empire means nothing but here, that is Bengal was the prosperous province of the Mughal Empire here. So during that time, the governor called Aligarh Khan. Who here? The governor called Aligarh Khan. Okay, he was the governor, the provincial governor called here Aligarh Khan. He became an independent when the Mughal Empire started to decline here. He became independent. Who became independent here means nothing but Aligarh Khan started to become independent when means nothing but when the Mughal kingdom started to decline. When the Mughal kingdom started to decline, he became independent here. He started to become independent. See, after the Aligarh Khan, see who became the Nawab of Bengal means nothing but here Siraj. Who became the Nawab of Bengal means nothing but Siraj. See, Siraj he became the Nawab of Bengal. Nawab of Bengal. When means after Aligarh Khan, Siraj became Nawab of Bengal here. Okay. See, as Siraj was still in his youth, he was very young. When he came to power, he was very young here. But because of that reason, British neglected him here. Why the British neglected him means nothing but because he was very young when he came to power. Who? Siraj-ud-Dawla. When he came to power, he was very young. That's why the British neglected him. Okay, neglected him and strengthened their fort, William. Who strengthened their fort, William, is nothing but the British strengthened the Fort William. Okay, so without the permission of Siraj-ud-Dawla here. So without the permission of Siraj-ud-Dawla, British strengthened the Fort William. So why means nothing but because they thought, and also they came to know here he was young. So that's why they did not get his permission. They did not get his permission. They strengthened their Fort William here without his permission. And also they misused. Who misused here? The British misused the trade exemption. The trade exemption and given to them here. What are the trade exemptions given to the British? That were they misused here. So why they misused that means nothing but because they known that here he was very young. That's why they did not take any permission, and also they misused their what? Trade exemptions also here. Okay. So then what were the causes for this Battle of Plassey? So this was the introduction about the Battle of Plassey here. Then what are the causes for this battle? Let's see the causes of this battle. Then what are the causes for this battle? Let's see here. Then Siraj-ud-Dawla felt the English were disobeying his orders. He felt. Who felt here? Siraj-ud-Dawla. Siraj-ud-Dawla felt the English, it means nothing but British were what? Disobeying his orders and also supporting his enemies. And also he came to know that they were supporting his enemies. Whose enemies? Siraj-ud-Dawla's enemies. Who were supporting them is nothing but the British were supporting them here. He felt that one. Who felt? Siraj-ud-Dawla felt. What he felt means nothing but the English were disobeying his orders and also they were supporting his enemies here. Okay. And after that he captured English warehouses also here. So because of that reason he captured, Siraj-ud-Dawla captured the English warehouses. Okay. And this was the reason for this Battle of Plassey here. Okay. Which was the reason for this means nothing but what I told now. See, they were disobeying his orders and also they were supporting his enemies. So because of that reason he captured the British warehouses. So this became the main reason for the Battle of Plassey here. Okay. And hearing the news of Nawab Siraj-ud-Dawla's attack, when they came to know, when the British came to know, the Siraj-ud-Dawla attacked what? Attacks. What they have done? The officials of the Madras Company, who here the officials of the Madras Company sent an army. They have sent an army here. So when they came to know Siraj-ud-Dawla's attacks, okay, the British company or Madras Company here, they sent an army here under the commander of Robert Clive. Under the under the commandership of Robert Clive. See, under the commandership of whom here? Under the commandership of Robert Clive here. Who sent him here? Who sent him is nothing but the Madras Company sent an army under the commandership of Robert Clive. Where? To Calcutta. Where they have sent them? Sent him is nothing but to Calcutta. They have sent him to Calcutta here. Then when he came to Calcutta here, he had the knowledge of Bengal's situation. When he came there, he came to know about the the knowledge of the Bengal's situation. How was the situation of the Bengal? He came to know about that one here. Okay, and also he entered into a secret pact or secret agreement with the whom is nothing but with the military commander of Siraj. Secretly, who came into pact means nothing but agreement means nothing but Robert Clive. Robert Clive came into secret pact with the whom means nothing but military commander of Siraj called Mir Jafar. Who was the military commander of Siraj means nothing but Mir Jafar. Then Robert Clive came into pact with Mir Jafar here. Okay, by offering him the post of Nawab. Okay, he offered him. Who offered? Robert Clive offered whom here? Mir Jafar. He offered Mir Jafar what? The post of Nawab. He told him, if you help me, and he told him he was going to give him the post of Nawab. The post of Nawab here. Okay. And then after all these developments, the British and Siraj-ud-Dowla's armies, the British and Siraj-ud-Dowla's armies clashed at where means nothing but at the place called Plassey. Whose armies here? The British and Siraj-ud-Dowla's army. British and Siraj-ud-Dowla's army clashed at the place called Plassey. Okay. When? On 23rd June 1750 CV. Okay. See who clashed here? British and afterwards Siraj-ud-Dowla clashed at the place called Plassey on when means on 23rd June 1757 CE here. Okay. Then here in this battle, Mir Jafar supported to whom here? Mir Jafar supported to British in the war. Mir Jafar supported to whom here? Mir Jafar supported to British. Who was Mir Jafar? He was the military commander of Siraj-ud-Dowla. Who was Mir Jafar here? He was the military commander of Siraj-ud-Dowla. Then he supported to whom is nothing but he supported to British in the war. Okay. And finally, what happened when he started to support to the British here? Siraj-ud-Dowla was defeated in the war here. So because of that reasons, see Siraj-ud-Dowla defeated in the war. And due to the treachery of Mir Jafar. Due to why means nothing but due to the treachery, due to the conspiracy of the Mir Jafar, he defeated in the war. Who defeated in the war means nothing but Mir Jafar defeated in the war. Then British won the war here. Okay. And with this the British colonialism was established in Bengal. Okay, after this war what happened means nothing but the British colonialism was established in this in Bengal after this war. Then what were the results of this war? What happened after this war here? What were the results of this war? Means nothing but see because of the British favor, who helped to the British here? Mir Jafar. He was the military commander of the Siraj-ud-Dowla. He helped them. Okay. And he became the Nawab of Bengal as they promised him. After this war, he became the Nawab of Bengal. Who became the Nawab of Bengal means Mir Jafar became the Nawab of Bengal here. And also he became a puppet in the hands of British also. okay, who became the puppets in the hands of British, means nothing but Mir Jafar became the puppets in the hands of British. The British East India Company entered earned huge money. Okay, British East India Company earned huge money after this war, and also obtained control of Jamindari system in the districts called 24 Parganas. In the district called 24 Parganas, see what they obtained. They obtained the control of Jamindari system. Who? British. When means after this war. And also one more result, what happened after this war means Plassey battle later became the cause for the battle of Baksha also here. After the battle of Plassey, it also caused for the battle of Baksha. Okay. And English who came as traders, obtained the power to administrator also. Okay, it means nothing but they came to India for trade here. Then from trade to they got the power to administer India also here. Okay, after this war, got it. And also victory of Plassey, and they got victory in Plassey here. That victory led to the establishment of what here? British Empire in India. Okay, after the what? Victory of the battle of Plassey here, they have established the British Empire in India. So these were the results of Battle of Plassey here. These were the results of Battle of Plassey. Okay. So next battle is here the Battle of Baksha. Okay, the Battle of Baksha. It was happened in the year 1764. It was happened in the year 1764 here. Which one? I told. Not only this war, the one more war also happened after this war. That is, we call here the Battle of Baksar here. Okay. So let's see about the Battle of Baksar. See, Battle of Baksha. It was happened in the year 1764 CE. Battle of Baksar. It was happened in the year 1764 here. Okay. And why the Battle of Baksar happened? Okay, after the Battle of Plassey here. Okay. Why did it start after the Battle of Plassey? The reasons are here. The Mir Jafar. So Mir Jafar, who was Mir Jafar? He was the Nawab of Bengal. After the Battle of Plassey, he became the Nawab of Bengal. Mir Jafar failed. He failed to fulfill the endless demands of the British. Okay, the demands of the British, those were endless. And he failed to fulfill that demands here. Who failed here? Mir Jafar. Mir Jafar failed to fulfill the demands of British here. Okay, so he was dethroned. Who was dethroned here means Mir Jafar. He was dethroned and brought his nephew called here Mir Qasim. Okay, who was Mir Qasim is nothing but he was the nephew of Mir Jafar. See, who was Mir Qasim is nothing but he was nephew of Mir Jafar here. So when Mir Jafar failed to fulfill the demands of the British dethroned Mir Jafar and they brought Mir Qasim in the place of Mir Jafar here. Who came in the place of Mir Jafar here? Mir Qasim came in the place of Mir Jafar here. Okay. Then what were the causes for this war? Battle of Baksha. What were the causes for this war? Let's see now. See, Mir Qasim was independent in his outlook, and also after verifying the misuse of dastaks. See, after verifying the misuse of dastaks, he made all trade in Bengal tax free here. See, what he has done is nothing but he made all trade in Bengal tax free. It means tax free trade. Tax free trade here. So this made the British to face the competition. This incident made the British to face what means nothing but to face the competition here. To face the competition from the Indian merchants. When he started the tax free trade, it made the British to face the competition. From whom here? From the Indian merchants here. Okay. So again they dethroned whom is nothing but Mir Qasim. Who dethroned here? Again British dethroned Mir Qasim and brought back Mir Jafar to the throne again. First he was dethroned by the British and in the place of Mir Jafar they brought Mir Qasim. But when he allowed for the tax free trade here, then they faced the competition from the Indian merchants. So because of that reason again they dethroned Mir Qasim and in the place of Mir Qasim again they brought back Mir Jafar here to the throne here. Okay, again Mir Jafar became the Nawab of Bengal here. Okay. And Mir Qasim gained friendship of the Nawab of Awadh called Shuja-ud-Daul. See, Nawab of Awadh. Who was Nawab of Awadh means nothing but Shuja-ud-Daula. See, who was the Nawab of Awadh here? Shuja-ud-Daula. Okay. And also Shah Alam. Shah Alam. Who was Shah Alam means? He was the Shah Alam of Mughal kingdom. He belongs to Mughal kingdom here. He was the ruler of the Mughal kingdom. Then who made friendship with these two persons means nothing but Mir Qasim. See, Mir Qasim gained friendship with these two persons called here Shuja-ud-Daul and Shah Alam II here. Okay. And with their help, with the help of these two persons, he declared war against the British. Who declared war against the British here? Mir Qasim declared war against the British with the help of Shuja-ud-Daula and Shah Alam II here. When? In the year 1764. Okay. And this war is called here the Baksar war here. So that war only we call here Baksar war. So between whom this war happened means nothing but between Mir Qasim and British here. Then who helped Mir Qasim is nothing but Shuja-ud-Daul and Shah Alam II helped to whom? Mir Qasim in the battle of Baksar here. Okay. And in this battle the British called here the Hector Munro. Who here? Hector Munro. See, Hector Munro of the British, okay, defeated the combined forces of Mir Qasim here. Okay, who defeated here? Hector Munro of the British. Hector Munro of British here. He defeated the combined army of Mir Qasim. The combined army of Mir Qasim is nothing but Mir Qasim, Shuja'ud-Dawla and Shah Alam II. They combinedly attacked on British here or what started war against the British here. Then who defeated that combined army means Hector Munro of British defeated that combined army of Mir Qasim here. Okay. And the Nawab of Awadh took to refuge. The Nawab of Awadh called here Shuja'ud-Dawla. Okay. He took refuge in Rohil Kand. Where he took refuge here? In the place called Rohil Kand, and Shah Alam took the side of the British here. The Shah Alam II took the side of the British. Got it? And Mir Qasim had run away from the battlefield here. Then Mir Qasim, he run away from the battlefield. Got it? Now these are the reasons for this battle of Baksha. Then what were the results of this war? Okay, let us see now. See, Mir Jafar again became the Nawab of Bengal in this war here. Who became the Nawab of Bengal again? Mir Jafar. Okay, Mir Jafar became the Nawab of Bengal. That is also one of the results of this war. Next, Battle of Baksha stabilized the British East India Company. After this war, the British Company again stabilized here. Okay, when means after this war. Okay, next, and also this war led to the expansion of British influence from Bengal to Allahabad. Okay, after this war, their influence what led to where means nothing but from Bengal to Allahabad here. Okay, and they also obtained, the British also obtained here Diwani right. Diwani right, it means collection of taxes. Who got that right means British got that Diwani right, it means collection of taxes from the Mughal emperor called here Shah Alam II in Bengal province. They have also got that right, Diwani right, it means collection of taxes from the who means nothing but from Mughal emperor called here Shah Alam II here. Got it? And finally, in the year 1765, it means after this war was happened in the year 1764. The 1765, after the death of Mir Jafar, Nizam-ud-Dawla, who here Nizam-ud-Dawla. See, Nizam-ud-Dawla became the Nawab of Bengal when after the death of Mir Jafar. Because after this war, Mir Jafar became again the Nawab of Bengal. After the death of Mir Jafar here, who became the Nawab of Bengal here? Nizam-ud-Dawla. When means in the year 1765. The year 1765, Nizam-ud-Dawla became the Nawab of Bengal. So these were the results of Battle of Baksha. Okay, in this class we have studied about what? The factors which influenced the British political supremacy in India. Those are Battle of Plassey and Battle of Baksha here. Hope you all understood this topic here. Okay, the remaining points of this lesson we are going to study in next class. Okay, thank you.